Hello everybody, this is Grant, also known as the Collector75, and welcome to another Transformers Siege review. I wanted to do this guy. This is Shockwave. Now, I wasn't actually going to buy Shockwave. I was going to wait until the price came down because I didn't believe how much I paid for him was justified, but I couldn't resist it, and I like Shockwave, so I bought him, and you know what? I don't regret it, because even though he's vastly overpriced for the sort of figure that you get, he is like a Voyager class figure but with loads of attachments. He's a great figure. I absolutely love it. This is him in his fully armoured up, powered up mode, whatever you want to call it, and he just looks, I think he looks alright with it. I think he's a bit silly when I first saw it. I didn't really get it. But it looks alright. I mean, do you need this mode? No. If it would have been released as a Voyager just without all these bits, would I have preferred it? I would have. But it wasn't, and it did come with it, and I don't mind it. I really like him. I love all the details. He's got details everywhere. He just looks so good. A lot of people probably won't like it. Let me see if I can get some of the glare off. Give me 1 second and bring that down ever so slightly. Don't know if that might be a bit better. But he just looks great. Look at the head sculpt, everything. He just looks good. I like it. I can't really say too much. He's got the hose going on. He's good. But is he better without all this stuff on? Yes, he is, because the platform shoes don't really do it for me. But it's good for what it is. So we're going to take all this stuff off. They just pop off over there. We're going to put them down there. I'm going to pop them over there. These ones just slide straight off. As you can see, they're just a little peg in there, and it just pops into there. So it's always handy. I think you can put them on Soundwave, if I'm right. Just pop that one off, throw that one over there. And he comes with this silly backpack. You just unclip it and put that over there. And once you've got all that off, you are left with this. And if you want my opinion, he's a great little figure. I really like him. It's a bit odd. I'm just gonna readjust my camera ever so slightly. I'm just gonna pop it down there now. Now then, so he now looks, after you take all that off, a very slender figure. He's got this very slender thighs, or whatever you want to call them. He does have the weathered stuff, but it's only on the feet, so it's a bit odd. He just looks like he's trod in something. So, yeah, a bit odd, that one. I would have preferred a bit over the chest and what have you. I love the actual chest with that translucent bit going on and all the circuitry behind it. I had to put the extra Decepticon insignia on him, because when you turn him into his ship mode, he hasn't got any. He's got a good bit of waist articulation going on. He's got some great stiff leg joints, so you can get this guy into loads of poses. He's got a great head, kind of restricted by this little bit here, but you know, you can still do a lot with it. He's got a great bit of light piping going on that light, so there you go, got a bit of light hitting it there, and it looks like that is now glowing. It is pretty cool. If you've got the blast effects, you've got little ports everywhere you can put them on. He's got nice little tilts on those ankles. He's really good. He is really good. You know, he's got that hose, everything. He is just looking pretty damn smart. I like him. Let's bring in another Voyager classed figure. So another, obviously this is supposed to be a leader class. We're going to bring in Megatron. What are we doing, Megatron? Here he is. And if you want my opinion, now this is a Voyager class figure, and he looks a damn sight bigger than this fella. Just heft and bulk and everything, even with all the extra bits that he comes with. So yeah, it's just on that fact alone, it is a very, very strange choice, but he still looks pretty good. We're going to put Megatron over the back there without knocking anyone down, and obviously he's got laser beak with him, but this is Shockwave we're looking at, and he's pretty cool. Let's transform him now. So he's got a very simple transformation. We're just going to open up this chest, providing you can actually get into the bloody chest. We'll fold the head down, providing you can get it out of the way of everything else. Just close that back up. And then we're going to bring these arms up. I can't remember how they bloody go now. I think they just go like that. I think before I do that, I'll go and clip the back section. And then that is going to go like this, actually. Then you've got to open up this back section, like so. Bring this all the way down like that. Bring these arms round. These are going to nicely just fit in, like so. Once you've got them lined up correctly, anyway. Then you can close. Oh yeah, you got tab the little hose, like so. Then you can just close it back up. Put everything here, and then I just put that hose in that one. It's a bit of a, makes it look a bit stretched, but it's better than where the instructions tell it to go. So once you've got happy with that, you can move around to the legs. Now I believe we rotate them like this. These inner sections are going to fold out. If you can get them bloody out. I cut my nails earlier, so I haven't got no bloody nails. Here we go. Let's get them out. Oh, come out, you bastard. There we go. And you can rotate them down like so. And then the legs are going to collapse in a bit like the old Combiner Wars legs, which is kind of cool. I do like that. I see, you've got to open these out all the way like that. That is going to collapse in, and then we can reattach. They are going to go and attach just in there like so. Push them all in bits together, and then as you can see, there's a little port here with a little hole there. And this gives you his, well, once you turn it up this way, you're supposed to flip these out, and this is going to give you a little mini submarine mode, ship mode, whatever you want to call it. You're supposed to plug the thing here into the side of his thing up there, but that's silly. Obviously, then if you just turn it over, there's his gun mode. You've got to flip those bits away again. And that works for me. That works as a gun mode. It's still pretty cool. I'd have preferred it if you could have hidden, yeah, here, hide the feet even, just so they're just not sticking up, you know, somehow, but there's just not enough room in the legs to even attempt to try and do a fan mode there. They're not going anywhere. All they do is rotate. They don't go up and down or nothing. It's a shame, but that's still for me a passable gun mode, and I love it. I really, really do love it. Obviously, with these other bits over here, you can create a sled thing. And it's very odd. I can't really remember it, to be honest. Ow, my bloody elbows are hurting, leaning on this boxy table. Now then, we're going to bling this fellow up. I believe we rotate this one around to here. Put that over there for a moment. That's going to come out. They're going to flip out to the side. And even this mode, I actually really like. Now, I'll tell you why in a minute. Right, so let's pretend now that we're turning it into a ship. We're going to take that one out, fold that one into there, rotate these out, like so. Now then, what's first? We are going to stick this on. So I think it goes this way. We've got to fold these bits out. As you can see, they're like little cans on top. And you're going to stick this onto here, and there's a little couple of little peg and a port. Stick that on there, fold it round, providing you get it on the right side. And there's another clip just in here, and it's going to go into there. So if you can get that just right, it will go in. Can be a bit pain in the ass. I mean, if you've got to start folding all these bits down, because there's another one that these are going to clip into. Oh, hang on, we're done there. That's it. So then you can start. When you line it up all right, it's fairly nice. So then that, and then that gives him this nice extra strong. I mean, if you wanted to, you can even have that as his gun mode. And that even looks all right to me. But if you carry on, I can't remember which one it is now. I think this one goes over here. As you can see, there's a couple of little ports. Stick those in there. Then you're going to come to this side, and then you're going to stick, where you're going to stick this one think it just goes here, I think. Yep, that's it. Stick that one on there, and there's another little port, and that just sticks on the side. So you can bring that goes in there. This goes on the side of here. And there we have it. He is fully armed little spaceship. If you want my opinion, how good does this look? It looks pretty cool for what it is. You can imagine him being some sort of weird spaceship flying along. But if you want my opinion, I don't really still like it. But the good thing about it is, you can still take this out. We're going to flip him back upside again. And we're going to stick that back where I had it. And now he still looks a great blinged up gun mode. Just with loads of extra ports and everything. You could turn these up the other way if you wanted to. I actually really don't think there's anything wrong with that. He's just like a gun mode that's been heavily extra armed. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I love this figure. Is it worth the price? It's a hard one because I paid full price for it. I couldn't be bothered to wait to see if it's going to come down. It probably will. But I was worried I was going to miss it. I shouldn't really. I don't know why I do, but I do. A bit like everybody does, really. But I think it's great. I just think all these extra parts just make him look like a more heavy artillery gun. Yeah, I just love it. You can't really say too much more than that, really. But I really like it. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Could have done with maybe the handle being a bit bigger. Yeah. You know, but what can you do? It is what it is. I love it. Anyway, right, this has been Graham. Actually, I'm going to do one of my versus videos on this at some point in the future with another Shockwave toy that I've got in mind. Yeah, it's going to be a hard one to beat. Anyway, right, this has been Graham, the Collector 75. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget you can rate, share, subscribe, and all that other jazz. Yeah. Bye for now.